progressivism versus like the right. The right has this idea that if the rules are fair, the outcome by definition is fair, right? So if me and you are playing Monopoly and you win 10 times out of 10, both of us, I think, would conclude, okay, Bridget's just better at this game than I am. For them, it's about forcing outcomes. And that's not necessarily wrong. Like if you and I are pretty equal and yet there's some system where you're winning every time, I can see how you would be like, wait a minute, if I have some kind of advantage that you don't, like something's not adding up. So for them, it's about constantly forcing outcomes. Now, since no person is equal even to themselves, you're not the same person you were before you were a mom or even a year ago. I certainly am not. No one listening to this is. Equality is literally impossible and ridiculous as a goal. So until they have complete equality of everybody, which is never, they will constantly seek to dominate and control literally every single space. One of the things I talked about in the New Right is there was a video game that took place in the Middle Ages and people were complaining there weren't enough black people in the video game in Europe, because the point is even imaginary video games that take place in history is not going to be free from their space and domination. So I'm sure you talked about this in your writing. This is a thing where like if you're sleeping with the wrong race, like this is a problem. So somehow it's okay if you have a preference for gender, but if you have a preference for race in the bedroom, you have to have kind of, what do you call that? Conversion therapy. This is just it's leftist conversion therapy. So we laugh, but the point is there's nothing that is regarded as outside their purview. And until they get equality, by which they mean everyone is largely interchangeable in all the ways that matter, they will never stop. This is not a worldview that is compatible with either reality or with decency.